Hello guys, welcome back again to my channel. We are still on our 7-day series on agriculture and agric business. And in our last video on this series, I talked about agric business and the components of agric business. And I also mentioned in the last video that we'll be discussing in this video the top three fast growing livestock products or livestock business that you can venture into and expect to start seeing your money as soon as possible. These three livestock business I will mention in this video have been tested and proven. It's not just uh, like a theory or just hearsay. No, they are all tested and proven that you can start it and as soon as possible start making your money. I'm sure you're with your pen and paper to write some things down. And this video will not be long. It's going to be, I will try as much as I can to say everything I want to say in just 5 minutes so I don't get you bored. So write anything you want to write and ask your questions in the comment section. Number one of this livestock product I'm talking about is poultry. Poultry is, as we all know, the brooding and rearing of poultry beds. For instance, broiler or noella or layer, depending on the one you want to do. If your if your focus is mainly on meat production, then broiler chicken is where you should be gearing your or focusing your attention to. Broiler production, you brood and you raise your broilers to either 6 weeks or 7 weeks, then you can sell. You sell either as live bird or as processed chicken, depending on your capacity. Okay, so you can do broiler, you can also do layer. Layers are just normal way of still brooding your birds, growing them to lay egg. They are all just focused on laying eggs, and you sell your egg to make profit. And at the end of the production, you can now sell those birds as old layers and still make some money from it. So poultry is one of the fast growing livestock products that anybody can venture into and also make some money from it because it's either processed or it's sold as you say as live bird, or you can try to go into egg production and sell your eggs. In subsequent videos, I will discuss in details how you can start a poultry business and do your calculations right and start making money and break even in a few months. That will be in a later video, not this particular one. In this video, I'm just giving you the top three lucrative or fast growing livestock business that you can venture into. In a subsequent video, I will discuss in details how poultry and other livestock business can you can create your own business and start making your money and break even in a few months. That will be in another video. So poultry is one of the lucrative livestock farming that anybody can venture into and succeed. Mind you, there are techniques and there are ways you can be able to succeed in poultry business, in livestock business, in any agric business at all. There are procedures, there are things that you must adhere to that will help you or guide you to succeed. That will be in a later video when I'll be discussing how to break even in agric business. So number one of the ventures in livestock that is fast growing is poultry. The demand for meat is is high, and one of the benefits of poultry business, or yes, poultry uh, broiler chicken, is that it is highly recommended. It's not red blood meat or what they used to call it. It doesn't have any effect. Unlike maybe if you talk of beef, some people may be asked by a doctor to avoid eating beef and all of that because of maybe health condition and all. But chicken is just there. It is 100%, and everybody can eat, both young and old. So the opportunity for growing livestock for meat production, especially your chicken from poultry, the demand is high. If you talk of meat, you talk of egg. Demand for egg is also high. So both ways, either you want to do um, poultry business for meat or poultry business for egg production, either ways you can still make your money. It is a fast growing livestock venture you can go into and see success. Of number two is fishery. Fish business is another livestock venture you can go into and also succeed. It's a fast growing business that the opportunity in fish production is great, is enormous. According to statistics, till date, the number of fish farms and the number of fish produced in Nigeria is not up to one third of the demand from the market. That means the market opportunity for fish production for protein is very high. Nigeria cannot, with the volume of productions, we still import fish to support the ones we have in the country to be able to meet the market demand. So what are you waiting for? Fish business is something you can go into and you will still make good profit. It is a fast growing livestock venture that you cannot miss out on. Fish business is very, very lucrative. You can produce your catfish and decide to sell as fresh, or decide to also process by smoking and then before selling. It comes in two ways. Either you sell to off takers when they are fresh, or you can process, smoke, and then you now sell. So fishery is a very good venture and a fast growing agric business from livestock that is that has a great opportunity to give you good return within a very short period of time, at least for 6 months. From 6 months you can start seeing your money from fish production. Remember, there are techniques, there are things you need to do to be able to make such profit from fish business. Every business have their pattern, every business have its secret. So fish business as well also have a secret to be able to start making your money and eventually break even. As I said before, I will discuss all this in a later video. But meanwhile, you can check anywhere from any part of this in this video. I will put a link of the interview I did with a young fish farmer that is actually cracking the code of fish production in Nigeria. You see the link anywhere around this video right now. You can also watch it after watching this video. You can learn a lot from that particular video as well. Number three of the fast growing livestock product you can venture into is piggery. Pig farming is massive, a very interesting farming, I must say. And I don't know why I so much pick interest in pig farming, because it is actually very lucrative. It is less expensive. The feed formulation for pigs, uh you can actually formulate your own feed easily compared to broilers, or your poultry or fishery. Pig farming has a lot of advantages. Number one of them is the feed that you give to your pig. You can easily formulate your pig feed. You can easily formulate your pig feed, and they are less stressful as well. But you still need to understand the ropes of pig farming. Okay, so pig farming is another fast growing livestock venture that anybody can walk into and expect to start seeing return as soon as possible. I also did an interview with a young farmer that is a young pig farmer that was able to grow his pig farm from 28 pigs to over 400 pigs in just 1 year. That's massive. That is massive. I'll also put the link around this. You can see the link anywhere around this video. Just click on it after watching the video. Go and watch that video, and you will learn the secret of how to crack the code of pig farming. Imagine growing from 28 pigs to over 400 in just 1 year, and calculate how much that alone can give to an investor. So pig farming is a very, very lucrative business in livestock that anybody can venture into. Remember, I'll still give you a breakdown of what you need to do to be able to start making profit in pig farming and eventually break even. So these are my own top three fast growing livestock products that anybody can go into and succeed. I hope you learned from this video. If you have any question at all, let me know in the comment section. See you guys in my next video. In our next video, we'll be discussing top 5 crops to plant this year. We're in the planting season already. We are already in the planting season. I will give you top 5 crops you can plant in this year 2025 and be able to make profit and also break even. So don't miss out in our next video. I'll see you on the other side. Bye bye.